everyone. My name is Sarah Ritt. I'm an artist and a tarot reader. I'd like to apologize. I usually get to the video a little bit sooner in the week, as in yesterday. I embarked on a big old project taking care of this room that I call my reading room, and just kind of organizing it, cleaning it out some, getting the energy a little bit nicer. So I'm going to have this reading be not a full weekly collective reading, but just this quality of time for the next few days. And maybe even a little bit of where we've just recently been or come through will show up as well. So this is our collective reading for the next few days. Okay, so I feel like there is news coming through, or maybe even there has been news coming through about options, different options for us, different ways in which we can really speak out, make our intentions clearer, ways in which we can maybe feel more abundant within ourselves as well. And I feel like, again, these all rely on our intuitive knowing. So it's like we have maybe more opportunities, because this is such an interesting quality of time, more opportunities even than before to feel our abundance and to go on our gut level instincts and intuitive knowing to express ourselves. I feel like cleanse emotionally. I feel like that's coming up as well. We actually, all of the elements are here as well. So we've got air, water, earth, and fire. And yeah, so fire with 8 of rods, right? This is fire. This is news coming in, right? And so this, it feels like whatever news has been coming in, it's maybe in the form of opportunities that have been showing up for us. Now, these other cards are reversed, and I feel almost like they are, or they have been. It may be an ongoing thing, because time gets murky. Pregnant with possibility. So we've got 9 of Pentacles. This is earth energy. This is, the good life. This is wealth. This is abundance. And again, I feel like there's opportunities here to maybe even, part of what I'm getting with the 3 is work with other people, or it may be working with our higher selves. But really, yeah, and also this blue is speaking to me. So messages, throat chakra, and I'm wearing blue, right? So the opportunity to really connect with our abundance, right? And maybe invite more of that in, maybe work with other people, maybe working with our higher knowing, which is so directly connected with our intuitive knowing, right? But using our intuitive knowing to really connect with the energy of abundance. So that's a possibility here. We've got King of Cups, reverse cups are water. And I'm just tuning into this really beautiful little brooch-like stone that this king is wearing. It feels like I'm just getting that sense of tuning in, kind of feeling that. I think of water as a very mystical element. I mean, really they all are, but water speaks so directly to psychic and intuitive knowing, right? So this almost feels like some kind of watery energy within this beautiful stone, like it could be maybe a labradorite that has to do with psychic knowing. That's just a gorgeous stone. That's what it's bringing to my mind's eye, and that tells me something important. So there's this feeling that I'm getting of just really tuning in And like I said before, emotional cleansing. So allowing our emotions to be. I feel like this has been something that's been showing up around me. Just like reading the most beautiful Instagram posts that are just inspired. I feel like there's maybe a bit of collective acknowledgement of really feeling and sitting with our emotions and owning them in order to kind of free ourselves up. So emotional cleansing, really working intuitively and psychically here. So those opportunities have been showing up. And I am also getting, they may show up in the form of heartbreak, in the form of sadness, in the form of grieving things, in the form of having to let go of things. I know that's been the case for me, and I know I've seen it around me as well. So that may be part of the emotional cleansing there, right? But I'm also just connecting with this beautiful bright white and thinking of peace. So it's like being able to find our peace by way of emotional cleansing and by way of just doing that very intuitively and psychically, because we all have a psychic knowing that we have the ability to connect into and really live our lives by. And that comes in so many different forms, right? So this is one of the possibilities. And then also, we have Queen of Swords. Swords are air. Air is all about the mind, right? And this queen speaks her truth unapologetically. I know I've said this a bajillion times, right? But it's so true and it's so powerful. This is a queen who sees clearly, who knows how to speak her mind and to speak up. But also in this particular version, you see these beautiful roses, and I feel like this is such a loving energy. Pink is also heart chakra, right? So expressing ourselves intuitively and maybe lovingly as well, but allowing our truth to come through. There's another really brilliant energy person that I love, who I've mentioned here before, Lee Harris, who does an energy report for the month. And I feel like this has also come up in his energy report, messages from his guides about speaking up and speaking out in new ways, and being received in new ways that are actually really heartening and really empowered and really beautiful. So connecting with one another by way of speaking our truth. And I feel like that's absolutely a part of this as well. So these are all pregnant with possibility. So I feel like the reversal, part of it is actively tuning into the energy, right? It's almost like it's in progress. And part of it is also, I think for some of us, because this is a big old broad collective reading, these are the possibilities that these energies are, it's like, again, pregnant. It's like the ether, the environment around us is pregnant with these energetic possibilities for us to express ourselves, again, cleanse emotionally, and really feel our abundance in new ways. I know I actually just purchased a book, speaking of abundance, about money and working with money intuitively and attracting more abundance. And yeah, I feel like it's a really exciting purchase for me. So I love that it's also showing up in the cards here. So, wow, what a beautiful assortment of information coming through. I'm going to see if there isn't anything else. Oh, yeah, Alchemy. We've got the Magician. I just looked over and saw that there was one more card to turn over. So this and upright. So we are the ones who can make it happen. And that's by way of allowing these energies in, staying open to what we know without letting our brains get in the way. It's a different kind of knowing, right? It's an intuitive and psychic knowing. Again, these beautiful purple that are speaking to that third eye energy. And also, I'm just getting this, speaking of chakras, right? Solar plexus, the belly, where we feel our emotions. this beautiful yellow is also speaking to me. And so what I'm getting is that part of this transformative process that we have the opportunity to undergo, to really improve our quality of life and see new results, collectively and individually, part of that is by way of feeling our emotions. So transformation by way of letting those really come through us and acknowledge them, which is everything that I'm learning to do for myself, right? So the power of acknowledging as opposed to running on automatic, as opposed to trying to push myself through the day and not really tune in to what's going on in my gut, right? What's going on? Where am I feeling the energy? It's not always in the gut, but I feel like this is such a specific chakra placement and message, right? So where are we feeling things and what are we feeling? And how can we allow and trust all of these emotional energies to come through us and even empower us as we express ourselves, as we transform? So, man, what a beautiful reading. I feel like I'm just going to stop there. I feel like this is a wonderful medicinal dose of soul information. And it just makes me so happy. So to recap, we have a lot of opportunities coming through to feel our emotions, to cleanse, to tune in psychically and intuitively to feel our abundance, all the beautiful resources around us, to work with one another, to receive one another differently, to receive our collective and individual truths more fully, and to transform. Transform by way of using these elements, these life events, these emotional experiences as vehicles for transformation. Yeah, what a rich time to be alive. So, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Again, I apologize for it coming a little bit later in the week, but I hope that it's helpful for all of you. I hope that at very least bits and pieces of it are helpful. If you like this reading, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please at very least consider subscribing. I would love to have you on board. And if you'd like to support me and support this channel monetarily, I would love to have you in my my Patreon. Check out the link. The link is down below. And I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.